Hello everybody. Today I will discuss exercise 8b from R.S. Agarwal book. This is proportion sums. First question number 2 I will discuss here. Show that 36, 49, 6 and 7 are not in proportion. I discussed in the previous video how we will find out these four numbers are in proportion. Here these and these are called extremes and these are called means. So one formula is there, that is product of extremes equal to product of extreme. We have to find out extreme means 36 and 7. 36 into 7, that means 252, and this is product of means equal to, that means middle terms, 49 into 6, that means 294. So here this is 294 and this is 252. So these both are different. That means we can say that here product of extremes not equal to product of means. So they are not in proportion. If here product of extreme equal to product of mean, here if these will be equal, then we can say that four numbers are in proportion. But here these are both are different, so these are not in proportion. Now coming to question number 5. If x is to 35, proportion to 48 is to 60, find the value of x. Here also I will use here same process. Product of extreme equal to, here proportion is given, that's why product of extreme equal to product of mean. Product of extreme means x and 60, so x into 60 equal to mean means, product of mean means 35 and 48, middle term, 35 into 48. Now x equal to 60 will be in this side, 60 will come in this side by cross multiplication, in the down it will come. Now we will calculate it. 6 8s are 48, 6 10s are 60. Now 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10, 5 7s are 35. So the answer is 7 4s are 28. Therefore, the value of x is 28. Now question number 6. Find the fourth proportional to the numbers. Question number 2 under 6. 5, 7 and 30 is given. So here fourth proportion we will take x. Let fourth proportion number be x. then it will be 5:7 proportion to 30 is to x. That means same process. Product of extremes equal to product of means extreme means 5 and x, that means 5 into x equal to 7 into 30. So x equal to 7 into 30 divided by 5. 5 6 are 30. So x equal to 42. Therefore, fourth proportional number B 42. Now question number 8. If 27, 36, x are in continued proportion, find the value of x. So 27, 36 and x are in continued proportion. That's why 27 is to 36 proportion to 36 is to x. Then same formula, product of extreme equal to product of mean, then 27 into x equal to 36 into 36. So x equal to 36 into 36 by 27. 9 3s are 27, 9 4s are 36, 3 12s are 36. Then x equal to 12 4s are 48. Therefore, the value of x is 48. Now question number 9. Find the third proportional to 4.5 and 6. So here we have to take the third proportion be x. So let the third proportion proportional to third proportional number be x. So it will be 4.5, 6 and y sign I am writing x. Third proportional be x. So here if we write in proportional form, then this will be 4.5 is to 6, proportion to 6 will be repeated, 6 is to x. So here formula, product of extremes equal to product of means. So product of extremes means 4.5 into x equal to 6 into 6. So x equal to 6 into 6 by 4.5. Point will be removed, into 10 will be there. Then 3 15s are 45, 3 2s are 6, 3 5s are 15, 3 2s are 6, 5 2s are 10. That means 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. That means here x equal to 8. Therefore the third proportion B, third proportion B, Now question number 11. Find the mean proportional between 0.4 and 0.9. So here let the mean proportional between 0.4 and 0.9 be x. So it will be 0.4 is to x is to 0.9. That means in the proportional form, this is continued proportion. So in the proportional form, it can be written as 0.4 is to x, proportion to x is to 0.9. Then same process, product of extremes equal to product of means. Product of extreme means 0.4 into 0.9 equal to x into x. That means here this is 0.36 equal to x square. Next it can be written as x squared equal to 36 by 100. Then x equal to root over of 36 by 100 implies x equal to 6 square by 10 square inside the root. So answer will be x equal to 6 by 10. That means x equal to 0.6. Therefore, the mean proportion be 0.6. Now question number 13. What number must be subtracted from each of the numbers 10, 12, 19, 24 to get the numbers which are in proportion? So what number must be subtracted? That means let x must be subtracted. From the numbers. So after subtracting x, then it will be, these numbers will be in proportion. That is given, which are in proportion. That's why 10 minus x is to 12 minus x, proportion to 19 minus x is to 24 minus x. Here is given what must be subtracted from each of the numbers. That's why I subtracted from each of the numbers. Then same process, product of extreme equal to product of mean minus x into 24 minus x equal to 12 minus x into 19 minus x. Then it should be calculated. minus minus plus, that means xx x square equal to 12 into 19, that means 12 9s are 108, 8 carry 10, 12 1s are 12 plus 10, that means 22, minus 19x minus 12x minus minus plus x square. Now here 240, here both are having negative sign, that's why 34x it will be added plus x square equal to 228. Here also both are having negative sign, that's why negative sign, and this will be added 31x plus x square. This x square and this x square will be cancelled, and this x term will come in this side. Minus, here is minus sign, so it will be plus 31x. 228 and 240 will go in this side with the negative sign, and it should be subtracted, calculated. Negative sign is, this is larger number, so minus, and this is 3x equal to 1. Negative sign, because 240 is larger, that's why negative sign. Minus minus will be cancelled, so x equal to 12 by 3, that means x equal to 4. Therefore, here the answer is 4 must be subtracted. From the given numbers. Now question number 14. The scale of a map is 1:50 lakh. What is the actual distance between two towns if they are 4 cm apart on the map? Okay, here is scale given. Scale means on the map the distance is 1 cm and actual distance is this one. That is, that ratio here is given. Actual distance means between two towns. Distance between two towns is, that means if 1 cm on the map, the distance is 1 cm on the map, that is given, then as same as this distance will be for the towns. That means for 1 cm actual distance is this one, 50 lakh centimeter. So let's see here on the map 1 centimeter means actual distance is 50 lakh centimeter. So when it will be converted into meter or kilometer, then we can understand easily. So 50 lakh centimeter equal to this centimeter will be converted into kilometer, that's why centimeter to meter, that's why 100 divided by this is divided by 100, then meter will be converted into kilometer, that's why that will be divided by 1000. So kilometer 1 2 2 3, that means 50 kilometer. So 50 lakh centimeter means 50 kilometer. So 1 centimeter distance on the map, then actual distance is 50 kilometer. Then here is given if they are 4 centimeter apart on the map, that means two towns, what is the actual distance between two towns? If they are 4 centimeter apart on the map, that means on the map, if they both of them, that means both of the towns distance is 4 centimeter, then what will be the actual distance? Here 1 centimeter distance means 50 kilometers. So let's see, 4 centimeter distance means what will be actual distance? 50 into 4, very simple, then it will be 200 kilometer. Actually, the distance between two towns. Therefore, the actual distance between two towns is 200 kilometers. That's all.